Before we go to our last tune of the evening tonight, I pass the program around checking names because I'm always afraid I'm going to leave somebody out or misspell. And the first thing the seniors said to me, they were like, I'm a senior and you didn't put me on the program, like as a senior. And I was like, yeah, that's right, because if I did that, then the whole program would be full of seniors almost. So I thought I would recognize them one by one, make it a little bit more meaningful for them too. This has been a great group of seniors, and I hate that I have to graduate them this year from our program. I tried to. They wouldn't let me have your calculus grades and your English grades. So I'm just going to recognize each senior. So when I call your name, just raise your hand and say hey, or toot your horn, or whatever you'd like to do. Okay? And the first one I call out may do that. So, first is a young man who has exceptional talent in jazz, in drama, in just about anything. And he will be attending NYU this fall. Mr. R.J. Christian. Woo! Up next is a young lady who has taken on the music library full force this year for me as we revamped our jazz library, and I'm pretty sure I've stressed her out quite a bit this semester. She's done a tremendous job, and she's done a tremendous job playing the oboe as well. Miss Erin Recog. Up next, I asked this young man to go a little bit out of his comfort zone and play a different saxophone for this time around. I asked him to play the tenor. He always comes in with probably what I call the coolest t-shirts. Like I have like the cool t-shirt of the day, and he usually wins the cool t-shirt of the day. He just wears super cool stuff. So this is Mr. Ian Williams on tenor saxophone. Up next is a young man who I've told him several times, and sometimes I don't think he believes me. He just says yes sir and thank you. But he has an exceptional sound on his instrument, and at times last year he played a little too loud. Actually, a lot of too loud. I had to tell him a little less of him. But this year he's toned it down. But he's just been tremendous this year and done an excellent job. And I think September, is that when? August, a little closer, August. In August, this young man will be joining the Marines. Nick Simon. Up next, you've already seen her perform tonight before Jazz Band. And they've done an excellent job with Miss Erin Recog as well, doing the color guard performance. Sage has been just an excellent leader for our color guard this year. She's done a lot behind the scenes that really just helped the color guard really excel this season, and they had an excellent season this fall. Miss Sage Duffy on the flute. Up next is a young man who he and I have had some bouts here and there, but he knows that I love him dearly. He's an excellent student, a very, very good musician, and I'm very proud of this young man as well. Sometimes he may not think I am, but I'm very, very proud of him. And that young man is Gabe Long. Up next, this young man joined us last year, and I joined you last year as well, so it was kind of cool. We both came in kind of together. And it's been tremendous to watch his growth and as a musician over these last couple of years, and I'm extremely proud of his growth as a musician and also as a person. And I was very excited. He sent me an email the other day, and he said, "Mr. O, I'm in. I got accepted, and he'll be attending Western Carolina University this fall to study music education." Making sure he wasn't before. Okay, music education. Mr. Andrew Austin. Up next is another bright young man that we've had many talks, and he was talking about horticulture and talking about some really cool stuff that I didn't really know anything about, but it was really cool. And I was trying to learn more from him. We had many talks during marching season this year as well, I was trying to figure out what it was that he was wanting to pursue. And I thought it was really neat. And we're going to miss him. We're going to keep his brother for a little bit longer. We lost his other brother last year to graduation. So Mr. Jeremy McAdams on trumpet. Up next, and we didn't get a tune together for this young lady to sing on this concert, and Mr. Presley, shame on us. Shame on us. We should have gotten something together. She's got a beautiful voice, and it's hard to describe it. It's got a certain antiquity to it, almost Ella Fitzgerald-like. It's really beautiful, and ironic that I should say that. She sung an Ella Fitzgerald tune on our last concert. But she's been really heavily involved in our band program and our choir program, and also in the drama, and also had a pretty big role in the musical Guys and Dolls as well. So, Miss Katie Mitkus. I told you there were a lot of seniors on this list. And it's really sad. Up next, and I'm so happy she decided to join Symphonic Band with us this year too. It was really cool. And we featured her on a bass solo with RJ on the marching show, and it was really, really super cool. And she's been a part of our jazz band for at least, I know, since I've been here, which has been awesome. Right here? Okay. Awesome. And really fantastic bass player. I think we've got her love of jazz really moving. She's kind of seeing it, I hope. Telling her, as a bass player, you got to be able to do both so you can get some gigs. Okay? So make a little money off the bass, right? Yeah, okay. So without further ado, Miss Deanna Endicott. Last but not least, and the man in the most interesting shirt I have ever seen in my entire life. You gotta show that sleeve on, man. Take a look at that. Isn't that fancy? Isn't that snazzy? Yeah. This young man has an unbelievable talent for music. Whether it's singing, whether it's playing his horn, whether it's playing a bari sax that I didn't even know that he did till somebody said, "Hey, that guy that you got that plays bari sax." I said, "Yeah, that's Nick Simon." They said, "No, not Nick Simon." I'm like, "Who are you talking about? Nick Simon's the only one I got to play bari sax." And they said, "No, it's this guy." And I'm like, and then I heard him play bari sax. Like, oh my gosh, he plays everything. He even played bassoon last year. And I'm like, golly, a man of many, 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 many talents. And the young man who always comes to my office and asks me, "Can I do anything for you? Can I help you? What can I do for you today?" And I'm pretty sure he would give you the shirt off his back. Mr. Owen Wormuth. He might not give you that shirt, though. All right. One last person that will be leaving us. And this young man has really brought a lot to our program on both the jazz side and also on the concert side as well. He's taken on a lot of our students privately, taught them a lot of really, really great stuff. And we're excited that he's graduating, but we're a little sad that he's leaving us. We wish he could stay here with us. He's really been a great asset to our program, and he's been like a second director for me, really helping me out. And he's been a real true friend and a real trooper. And he's kept my spirits up, and I hope I've kept his spirits up too. And I know I've learned a lot from him this semester, and I know our students have learned a lot from him as well. As you can tell, our trumpets are really rocking this semester, and I'm going to credit a lot of that to Mr. Presley. So this is Mr. Nick Presley.
Thank you guys, and as I said before, it's really been a pleasure. I've learned a lot about myself, a lot about music, a lot about these kids that are just so wonderful. You guys are like shining stars, really, all of you. You guys are going to be the best lawyers and doctors and musicians and, I don't know, evangelists, whatever you want to be. Because you're going to be great, whatever it is. And I really appreciate you guys letting me work with you. It's been really awesome. Thank you so much. This next tune, Sing, 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 it could all go in as well. And it's featuring Michael Staney on the drums. Here's Sing, Sing, Sing.